Individuals, we lost are children of God. They will be mourned and missed by their families, by their communities.
2 soldiers from Missouri killed in a Blackhawk training exercise in Kentucky. The tribute to the victims and what we know about the crash so far.
You can probably hear it outside your window. The winds are still howling. When they'll settle down.
Get ready and go!
Go St. Louis, the weekend-long event showing off the best of Duluth. Today in St. Louis Weekend Edition. It starts right now.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
And this is a live shot of downtown St. Louis. See the little sunrise in the background. The lights are still on. Another beautiful morning here in St. Louis on a Saturday. Good morning. It's April Fool's Day. Saturday, April 1st. It is a beautiful day outside for those of you still in bed, though.
Do you know what happened 4 years ago today?
Somebody played a prank on somebody? What happened 4 years ago today?
It was my first day here at Channel 5.
Really?
I was the station's April Fool's present.
Oh, wow. Well, you're no joke to me. You're very serious.
But am I? But am I really?
Okay, you're not that serious. But when it comes to the weather, you're serious business, Tracy Henson.
Absolutely. Meteorology does most of the time, though we can joke around. Today it is very windy out there. It has just been a real nuisance. A 56-mile-per-hour wind gust last recorded at St. Charles, 39 in Alton out there, 47 for Chesterfield, and 46 at Scott Air Force Base. So those very strong winds out there. Do expect to see a little bit of damage. Could have more power outages as well with this. The good news is it is settling down throughout our day today. All right, so currently it is 46 degrees. Winds in town are about 30 miles per hour, and that's enough to really howl. It does feel like 37. That comes as no surprise. With winds like that, we have to have a wind chill. All right, through the rest of our day today in St. Louis, it's holding on to that breeze into the afternoon. Temperatures today will dip down to 43 degrees before rising into the mid-50s. If you don't like this cooler weather, just wait. The 7-day forecast ahead is a warm one. All right, and tonight that wind just settles right on down. It's going to see light conditions, 37 degrees. Our sunset is just at about 7:27. Now coming up, I'll outline that 7-day forecast as well as when the wind will wrap up.
And this morning, over 20,000 people in Missouri and Illinois without power. We didn't see tornadoes in St. Louis, but strong winds caused a lot of damage here and in nearby towns. But this is just an example of the storm damage in the nearby area. This is a damaged child care center in Riverton, Illinois. It's just outside of Springfield. We'll take a look at more damage across the country in a few minutes. And come take a look at this. A viewer sent in this incredible photo of the storm clouds in the Metro East. Denise, thank you so much for sharing this photo with us. And some of you are cleaning up from storm damage this morning. Pam sent us these pictures from Frostburg, Illinois. Strong winds knocked down a tree into this garage in Brentwood. Our viewer Peter says everything inside is totally ruined. And here's a look at the calm after the storm. Our crews caught this double rainbow in South County yesterday afternoon. And we are in a weather alert this morning because of the strong winds. To stay up to date on our Weather First forecast, text weather to 314-425-5355 and we'll send you the latest projections. New from overnight, a man and a woman are in serious condition in the hospital after a double shooting in North St. Louis. It happened just after 12:30 this morning on Semple Avenue. City police tell us their main suspect is a woman who left the scene in a gray Ford Focus. And this morning we know the names of the 9 soldiers killed in a Blackhawk training exercise this week in Kentucky. 2 of them, Chief Warrant Officers Rustin Smith and Zachary Esperanza, are from Missouri. Our Robert Townsend shares more about the victims and what we know about the incident.
Here's video of the fiery wreckage just minutes after two U.S. Army Blackhawk helicopters crashed in Kentucky Wednesday night. 9 soldiers died. 32-year-old Rustin Smith of Rolla and 36-year-old Zachary Esparza of Southeast Missouri were part of the Army's 101st Airborne Division stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Today is a tough and a tragic day for Kentucky, for the Fort Campbell, and for the 101st.
During a solemn news conference Thursday, Kentucky's governor gave a brief tribute to the 9 fallen soldiers.
The 9 individuals we lost are children of God. They will be mourned and missed by their families, by their communities.
The Black Hawk helicopters went down in the dark during what the Army called a routine training mission.
These specific aircraft were medical evacuation aircraft. However, we believe that they were the accident occurred when they were doing flying, not deliberate medical evacuation drills.
No, it wasn't anything anybody could do.
James Hughes lives near the scene.
We heard a loud boom and two small booms, and all of a sudden the engine shut down.
Missouri Senator Eric Schmidt extended his condolences to the families of Rustin Smith and Zachary Esparza. In a statement, Schmidt said, "The men and women who serve in our armed forces are among the bravest and most selfless individuals our nation has to offer."
We must remember that freedom relies on those who are willing to serve, some of which pay the ultimate price.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Investigators hope they'll find data to help them pinpoint the cause of the crash. We thank Officer Smith and Esparza for their service. The man known as the package killer, now convicted of a 4th murder in the St. Louis area. Gary Muehlberg pled guilty to the 1990 murder of Robin Meehan. She was 19 years old when Muehlberg picked her up along Cherokee Street in South St. Louis. They found her body along a highway in Silex, Missouri. Last year, DNA evidence led investigators to Muehlberg. He confessed to 4 murders and faces life sentences. He's been in prison for a 5th murder since 1995. This morning, there's no longer a criminal case against former Berkeley Mayor Ted Hoskins. The special prosecutor dropped the 5 felony counts of voter fraud yesterday. Investigators claim Hoskins tricked at least 3 elderly people into signing fraudulent ballots to influence Berkeley's 2018 election. Prosecutors dropped the charges when Hoskins agreed to never run for political office again.